Let me guess. Fashion designer.
Talent is undeniable. Smart. Fashion people are very judgy.
Side note, disclaimer. Just because I happen to know and went to fashion school and know of the big four does not mean that I am fully invested. I will not spend my rent on a purse or on shoes. I love the idea of fashion, and I get it. I know there's appropriation involved. Yeah. But like, let me enjoy my mindfulness for now. And I think a lot of the debates is a lot of people that are schooling the people with the knowledge that they know, and then a lot of people are criticizing that knowledge with their opinions. But is it a fact or is it your feelings? Sometimes we really got to talk about that, but either way, I digress. Leave it in the comments if you disagree, if you agree, if you think you know any answer to those. A lot of people.
So what's your take?
You have to be born in New York to be a New Yorker.
J-Lo said something about it, but she doesn't live there. But I don't know. I disagree. Let me know what you feel like down below. Because I've seen a lot of people say they're from New York, have a New York hat on. You ask them where they're from, and they're like, I'm from North Dakota. I'm from up north. No offense to North Dakota. Or I'm from Denver. I'm from... So I don't know. It just threw me off because like I was sincerely asking because I wanted to know what borough and what zip code and where you relocated from, and to be thrown off like that just kind of proves my point that not too many people know any of the big four and how it influenced the demographics and such. But I digress. Go ahead and hit that like button, comment, share, subscribe as we get into in season 22, episode 1. We start off with meeting the designers. 22 have been selected. We have Plain Jane, Robert Q, Joseph McCrae. Some people say he's too much. I don't. Bao, Aaron, Andrea, Andre, Anna, B, Brian, Chloe, Danny, Elizabeth, Jeffrey, Jennifer, Jude, Naheem, Octavius, Livray, the artist, Rabani, Bobby, and Yang Yang. One thing I did notice this season is that there was like less of the contestants showing their actual prep of the garment. Connotated, I'm not sure is that a word. I don't know. Either way, like I think a majority of the competition is actually the designers' connotation on or their interpretation of the style of the assignment at hand, if that makes sense. So I think off bat, a lot of people are like, oh, they didn't like this or they didn't like that. But there were a lot of designers that I saw going home that I really wanted to see more. I think it was unfair for them to judge based on garments that were made to get into the competition. Correct me if I'm wrong. Leave a comment below if I'm wrong. But if that's the case, that seems to be a little bit like, how can we fit that into whatever the category of assignment per week or whatever challenge? Let me know if you agree. Drop a comment below. I wanted to shout out my lip gloss. I forget the name of the comedian that designed it. Like she paired it with, like, I think her and a friend of hers like found like the perfect formula. Shout out to you. I can't find the bottle, and I keep like misplacing it, but when I put it on, it feels like And the more I'm putting it on, the more I'm loving it without the liner, which I'm like, I need a liner. Say you're from New York without saying you're from New York or close to it. Either way, shout out to you. I'm gonna come with the link and the designer and everything. And if you haven't been, check the description for any of the links to any of the things you're interested in. Either way, we're gonna jump right back in.
On the runway, to the runway. Fashion life. Wheels up, heels up.
Let's get right into the eliminations. I feel like it was definitely unfair. It was kind of scattered the way they did introductions. They usually do kind of them in the beginning, but maybe because there were so many, kind of showed a little bit of the backgrounds of the winners of the runway show. I'm not sure why the haphazardness of it all. That's what I feel. I mean, it's thrilling, I think. But we're gonna get right into a few of these looks. Okay, now again, a lot of them I would not go straight to the store and grab them, but I'm confused how things were judged when there were couture garments and ready to wear, and it was a hodgepodge, but it was very entertaining, but lackluster. As far as like in reflections to the past, very lackluster, but yeah, nostalgic in a sense. But there are 8 designers in the bottom, and they are very confused as to why they're in the bottom, as to why the people they thought were really good competition are going home. Everybody is confused. People are getting cut left and right. It's crazy. To be honest with you, I wanted to see a lot more from Lorraine. I thought that a lot of the judges' critique was very harsh for it to be like the first episode. This concludes season 22, episode 1. Don't forget to hit that like button. Please like, share, comment, subscribe. Let me know if I caught up. I mean, I was trying my best with the little bit of reviews that I have seen. Let me know if you have any suggestions, and we'll see you next time.